What is up, everybody? Skratch coming up with another Raid Shadow Legends video. We are currently on the test server, guys. In today's video, we're gonna have a look at the new Void Legendary Champion. We're gonna see if I was wrong or I was right. We kind of called him like not worthy to be a Void Legendary Champion. We're gonna have a look and see if in today's video we're gonna change our opinion about him or no. Now, that champion is the champion that actually empowers no one else but Ramantu, okay? So he looks awesome, Ramantu, but Chaagur looks amazing as well. Design-wise, he's a 10 out of 10. Now, before we move over to talk about the champion, guys, I just want to let you know, I partnered up with Soundstripe, which is a royalty-free music library. So if you're a content creator or a music enthusiast, I will be leaving their link in the description down below. Feel free to check them out. Plus, I can save you a 15% on checkout by using code SCRATCH. Another year passed, guys. We had the Raid Awards yesterday as well. If you didn't have the chance to tune in on Twitch TV on Saffronman's account, feel free to check it out. Head over. You're going to be able to rewatch the whole video. It was so much fun. We had a music video. We had a Christmas carols video. It was literally a blast. I'm pretty sure they're going to be uploaded on a Saffronman's channel, so I'm gonna leave the link in the description down below and in the pinned comment so you guys can head over and check them out because it was so much fun. GG's to everyone participating in it. I had a blast. Now, moving over to the actual champion, let's see the build and all the rest of the goodies that we have on him. So, Chaagur, Lizardman, I think that's how you say his name. Correct me in the comments. You know me, I'm like probably the most famous name butcher out there. But we have him built on a Savage set and an Accuracy set. I haven't went full berserk on the damage with him because his multipliers are pretty low. So that's what we have right here. We have on the A1 3.5, which is decent. On the A2 a 1.9, on the A3 a 2.9. So it's not something to be like, whoa, you know what I mean? He can still deal a bit of damage. Now, in terms of base stats, guys, one thing that I'm not such a big fan of is his low HP. 13k HP is not great. It's gonna be pretty hard to build him for survivability, considering that we need to keep him alive because he's gonna get to counter attack, he's gonna get to do some damage on the enemies. The attack, the defense, speed, and all the rest of the base stats are awesome. Super good base stats, except the HP on him, you know. Now, in terms of skills, guys, on the A1, 50% chance to land a sleep debuff for 1 turn. That's, of course, if you don't book him, that goes higher to 75% chance. On the A2, attacks all enemies 2 times. The first hit has a 75% chance to land a poison for 4 turns. The second has a 75% chance to land defense down. Now, of course, you would want to have this skill fully booked. 5 books in there, 4 in there, that takes us up to a total of 9. On the A3, with 2 more books, that brings us to a total of 11. Attacks 1 enemy, then attacks 1 time at random if the attack is under a poison debuff. If the target is under a poison debuff, will ignore shield, block damage, and unkillable buffs. Pretty interesting. He doesn't ignore defense with it, so don't expect something like, whoa, it's gonna destroy everything. Grants an extra turn if this attack kills an enemy. Also resets the cooldown of the Venom Storm skill if this attack kills 2 enemies. So basically, if you're gaining the extra turn, from here, you're going to be able to kill another enemy, possibly, and then you can reset the cooldown of that skill. The passive, which, by the way, doesn't require books. This is just a mistake on the test server. In the actual game, you're going to see he doesn't require books here. Instantly attacks enemies with the default skill whenever they receive damage from poison debuffs placed by this champion. When hitting enemies under poison debuffs, heals this champion by 10% of the damage inflicted. The good part about it is that we don't need to have poisons placed by him to get a heal, only to get a counter attack, okay? So, the A1 can land asleep. In terms of masteries, guys, I went with offense and support 3. No need to get defense and counter attack on him since we're gonna get a counter attack anyway because of the poisons, okay? So, I went with Arcane Celerity. When the poisons expire, the defense down expire, we're gonna gain more turn meter. That's gonna make him rotate a bit faster. We have Master Hexer to extend the duration of debuffs. And we have Ham Smasher as tier 6. Pretty much nuker-based masteries, okay? Total stats on him, guys. We have 29k HP, which is pretty hard. I have my max Great Hall. I have max on the Faction Guardians as well. And I cannot get him to over 30k HP, which is a bit like, oof, you know. 5.6k attack, 2.3k defense, 204 speed, full crit rate, 236 crit damage, 330 accuracy. Pretty solid stats. Now that's the weapon. That's the helmet. That's the shield. That's the gauntlet. Attack chest piece. Speed boots. We have an attack ring. Crit damage amulet. And we have an accuracy banner. I actually look to change the banner and gain more HP and drop some attack, but I haven't really been lucky with that. So the champion is ready. We're gonna take him first in the dragon, guys. We're gonna see, is he capable to keep the enemies CC'd? Is he enough? Now, one problem, poisons sleep together. They're not the best buddies, if you know what I mean. They're kind of like deactivating each other, to say like this. So if they're kind of like deactivating poison is kind of like deactivating sleep, so it's not really the best combination in the kit. A stun would have been much better, for example. But if we're gonna go right here, probably he could solo stage 20. The whole idea is that it's pretty irrelevant to solo stage 20 in any dungeon nowadays, because if you're able to solo it, I would strongly suggest you just move higher in difficulty, go and fight stage 24, 25, and don't waste your champions like that. Go and get better gear. Gear is extremely important, so if you can solo stage 24, 25, do it, it's fine. But don't really bother with stage 20 anymore unless you're doing it to get points for tournaments. And if you're doing that, you want to be efficient with energy, but you're not going to be efficient with your time. So honestly, up to you. But let's give it a go and see what he's capable to do, how well he synergizes here. So let's see his animation as well. Okay, that's the A2, pretty nice. Decentish damage considering we don't have attack up. And okay, that was the A3. No, that was the A1, now it's the A3 actually, okay. Bang, we racked them all. Now what's gonna happen on the second wave? I'm pretty curious to see. Since he used all of the skills, I'm a bit worried that he might be getting wrecked, you know? Okay. Oh yeah, he's dead. He is dead. He is dead. We need a reviver in here. We are on the test server, guys. All this energy wasted doesn't matter, okay? Does not matter. Let me just try to bring in a reviver, because he's just not staying solid enough there. It seems like I'm missing some gear on Venus as well. Let me give him an attack up as well. We've seen the animations. Okay, he didn't one-shot him, so that's what I'm saying. Multiplayers are pretty low. I would expect him to do a bit of more damage. A lot of times when I'm seeing these champions like that, I'm like, well, if he doesn't have enough damage to kill the target, he's kind of like, oof, in my opinion, because he's not gonna do the job, you know? Many other champion can deal damage. The only good part about it that he's a fun champion. I like that he counterattacks when they take damage from poisons, a very interesting passive. I like that he lands defense down AoE and the poisons too. Sleep on the A1, decent, but how I said, they're kind of like not the best thing. I know that he's gonna get to counterattack instant, but I feel like a stun would have been much better on the A1 instead of the sleep, you know? Even if you was gonna give it like, instead of 75% chance, a 50% chance to land that, it would have been pretty good. And on the dragon as well, seems like he's doing a pretty good job with the counter attack. I like that. Okay, and I like that he heals back, you know. I like that he heals back. Damn, tap poison for 5 turns, guys. That's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Okay, Chaagur, get him down. Okay, 2.5 million damage, 1.2 from Venus. So he can do some work on the dragon, that's for sure. Would I use him on my stage 25 instead of somebody? I think I would use him instead of Draco if I would get him, because he's not weak affinity. Since I don't have Ghostborn, guys, I'm using 2 defense down and weaken, so the probability for my team to fail is much lower. So Venus goes first. If she gets resisted, Draco comes in and the Lance defense now covers, so Seer can come in and nuke the waves. But probably I would use Chaagur instead of Draco. Like that, he's gonna die at the boss as well. Venus can continue to solo it or bad L. And like that, I'm not gonna be getting weak hits from him on the boss, but it's kind of like the same situation. I don't think it's gonna make a difference anyway. What am I talking here? Skratch, what are you talking about? Guys, I just want to check one more thing. If we're gonna go all the way to stage 23, that's where we usually try nukers. We kind of give them similar stats. So let's see what sort of damage are we getting from him on the waves here. I'm very curious to see how he performs compared to the majority of the nukers. But how I already specified, he's not really meant to be like an insane nuker, you know? So we got 63, 50k damage. It's not that bad overall, the damage. Honestly, it's not the best, but it's not the worst either. There are definitely champions in the game that don't deal as much damage, and they don't have as much utility. So I think he's better than Vlad for sure. He's better than Vlad's brother, whatever was his name. I can't even remember. The only thing is that they all need to have a bit of a setup in order to play out right. And if we're gonna use the A3, okay, let's see. We're gonna go on this target because it's pretty low. One hit there, extra turn. We're gonna get to use the A2 now because we killed 2 targets actually directly. I haven't even noticed that the second one went down, and we can use this again. So it's pretty fun that you get to rotate the champion pretty fast. Like, look at that. He literally destroyed all the waves. Now, what about if we try him in arena? How is he going to perform in there? I'm pretty curious to see how is he gonna go with the poisons and all that, you know? I might not have the perfect teams to try him out, guys, but I'm gonna do my best. I'm definitely gonna keep an Arbiter and Madame Series, and what I'm gonna do actually, I'm gonna bring him in, and I'm gonna bring Necret to keep him alive. Ooh, that my salad might be clapping us here. The build and masteries are pretty fine for this as well. I do want to have a bit of accuracy on him to land that poison and see how he's gonna play out. And then we just done a stupid mistake there, okay. Good to know, good to know. Oh, nice. Nice. We didn't even need a defense down. He actually got them down. They were the nukers, but it's still decent. Nice, the A1, so I haven't really had a chance to use the poisons, you know. We're gonna go again after. We're gonna try to look for a couple of tankier teams. For the Doom Tower, I think he's a bit too squishy, honestly. That's kind of like my concern for the Doom Tower. He's just a bit too squishy. A team like this could be decent, but that Cardiel is gonna cleanse, so might not be the best option. That's gonna get a cleanse there too. We have a resistance aura. Not what are we looking for. Okay, this might work. This might work here. Okay. Let's see. So if they survive, I should be able to land poisons on them, you know. So if reaction procs or anything like that. Okay, so that just got resisted, but we got poisons on the rest. So let's see. How are we going to perform in here? How are we going to perform? Even though they have the Veil, that shouldn't be a problem. We should be able to counterattack. Oh, we got Mortu down. We got Lydia down. That's pretty fun, actually. So that's what I said. He's a fun champion. It's fun when you're able to go in and do something different, you know? Definitely fun. I think I could have tons of fun with this champion. 100%. Now, I'm a bit scared of that champ right there. Let's not bring defense down. Let's bring a Kymar. And then we're going to be able to keep the fight a bit longer. My only problem is that my Kymars here are not really built for arena anymore. Well, let's give it a go. They're built for the Hydra clan boss, guys. They are built for the Hydra. Yeah, you see? I forgot that I didn't have the immunity on that one. Okay, he's gonna try to land a provoke on me. She's fine for the moment. Let's see if we are doing this. Okay, no poisons on Duchess again. That's fine. But we have poisons on Accurate. Let's see what is going to happen there. And Kaimar is going to get his turn now, so we're going to be able to still... Ooh! Damn! That Accurate just went down like butter, huh? I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Okay, so the A1, because the A1 has such good multipliers, you're actually able to kill tons of targets when he gets a turn with the A1. Plus Duchess doesn't have a damage reduction against him because it's not an AoE attack with the A1. Okay, we killed one target, we gain an extra turn. A1, we put him to sleep. Miss the turn. And let's see if we kill Tormin. Actually, no, let's kill him because he's still moving here. Nice. So it's actually a lot of fun to run him in arena. I like him in arena. But passing our final judgment on the champion, guys. He's fun for arena, not viable for the endgame arena because he needs to land the poisons. You're going to need to build him with damage, tons of accuracy, so he's not really going to be viable like that. But it's definitely a good fun to play the champion. So I'm going to take it back. I was wrong. He's not just a chicken. He is worthy to be called a Void Legendary Champion. That was all for this video, guys. Do let me know in the comments down below. What do you think of the champion? How many of you guys actually already managed to pull this champion? And how you feel about him? That was all for this video. Much love, and I'll catch you all soon on the next one. Peace.